we're halfway across the journey because I feel that there's so much bigger things to come. Secondly, I love music. I think that is one of the things that actually keeps me going. It determines my mood because if I'm happy, I listen to happy songs. If I'm sad, I listen to happy sad songs. So I think it's one of the things that in the morning when I'm just coming to the office alone, I just put music. That's why any car you see me drive, the rest assured that it has good speakers. Because if the speakers, no matter how fast, no matter how beautiful it might look, if the speakers do not sound amazing, I'm not interested. I actually never had a mentor. I don't have a mentor. So I made a lot of mistakes because I had to learn from my mistakes. There was nobody telling me don't do this the right way, and all that. So I made a lot of mistakes, but mistakes I would say are a very vital part of the journey. I would say I was lazy then because I did not want to do something that was going to stress me. So in my mind, I was like, let me do something that I feel is easy. I did not know it wasn't easy. Or I started one, two, three. The first car I actually ever posted for sale, I sold it within 24 hours. Then the second car I posted, I sold it within 24 hours. The third car I sold within 24 hours, and I was like, what? This is very easy. Oh. I don't sell car again for that month. But the next 2 months, I did not sell car. But I did not stop posting cars.
Today on the Mind Mastery podcast, we are honored to host a man whose impact transcends business success. He is a beacon of leadership, community empowerment, and transformational excellence in northern Nigeria and beyond. Meet Dr. Mohammed, the trailblazing CEO of Sarkin Motor Autos, an award-winning entrepreneur and highly revered cultural figure, recently turbaned as the first Sarkin Motor Chinkausa. That is the first motors in Hausa land. His journey is one marked by grit, integrity, and an unrelenting drive to uplift others while staying rooted in tradition and purpose. He is the proud recipient of not one, not two, but numerous prestigious awards from respected institutions across Nigeria, each a testament to his exceptional leadership, business acumen, and service to humanity. Among them, the Award of Excellence from the Northern Youth Congress of Nigeria, honoring him as Jakadan Madison Arewa for his role in youth emancipation and national unity. The 2025 Achiever Per Excellence Award by New Life Trends magazine, recognizing his integrity and excellence in the automotive sector. An award of honor from the Youth's Political Enlightenment Forum, marking his turbaning as Sarkin Moda Sinkasar Hausa. May Humanitarian Service Award from Save Humanity Advocacy Center, celebrating his dedication to community upliftment. The Arewa Journalist Forum Award, given for his inspirational leadership and consistent service to Arewa development. An award of outstanding leadership from the National Youth Council of Nigeria, highlighting his role as a unifier and visionary. The Award of Integrity in Business by the Concerned Youth Forum, citing his track record of honesty and value-driven entrepreneurship. A Peace and Unity Award from Voice of the Masses Nigeria, affirming his role in bridging divides. Recognition from Campus Bridge Builders for mentorship and positive youth engagement. A Distinguished Service Award from the Nigerian Young Professionals Forum for his contributions to job creation and national growth. And most recently, the cultural leadership title bestowed by traditional rulers as Sarkin Moda Chinkasa Hausa, a symbol of trust and heritage. More than titles and accolades, Dr. Aliyu Mohammed represents what it means to build a legacy rooted in mindset, mission, and meaning. Get ready to tap into the mindset of a man who has mastered the art of turning purpose into power. Ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode, please welcome the one and only Dr. Aliyu Mohammed, CEO of Sarkin Motor Autos.
All right,
My brother.
it's another, it's another interesting time. Welcome to the Mind Mastery podcast. It is a time where we go deep into the mindset that sponsors wealth, transformation, and success virtually in every area of our lives. It's wonderful to have you on this section.
Absolutely right.
Looking at your history and how you started, and then looking at where you are now.
Yes.
Having started from a very small beginning,
Yes.
and now look at what you have achieved.
Yeah.
Can you share with us the moment where you had a mindset that shifted, that really gave you the perspective of doing something as big as you are doing now?
Personally, I would say I've always been blessed with big dreams. I've always been a big dreamer. I've always fantasized of doing something big. So, so when it actually clicked to me that I could do something big with my passion, I was around late 2018, early 2019. Yes, so I've always had passion for cars. I've always been a big dreamer, and I would say I was lazy then because I did not want to do something that was going to stress me. So in my mind, I was like, let me do something that I feel is easy. I did not know it wasn't easy. Or I started one, two, three. The first car I actually ever posted for sale, I sold it within 24 hours. Then the second car I posted, I sold it within 24 hours. The third car I sold within 24 hours. I was like, what? This is very easy. Oh. I don't sell car again for that month. For the next 2 months, I did not sell car. But I did not stop posting cars. I did not stop searching for cars. I did not stop. I kept on going and going and going, and here we are. We are halfway across the journey because I feel that there's so much bigger things to come.
Now, looking at your schedule, one thing I've come to observe with the little time I have known you
Yeah,
and following you on social media is
yeah.
the fact that you are very busy. And sometimes you stay as late as 12
Yes,
midnight.
yes,
And then the plethora of people you have to see and the business deals
yes,
you have to strike.
yeah.
Now, I want to ask, what are the top 3 daily mental habits and rituals that fuels your passion on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, top three. Chow is very important. I have to have very good chow. Actually, when I have a very good chow in the morning, I feel that it can determine how my day will go. If it's nice, I'm happy throughout the day. If it's horrible or disappointed, I'll just be mourning throughout the day.
Wow.
So I think I need to have very good chow. Secondly, I love music. I think that is one of the things that actually keeps me going. It determines my mood because if I'm happy, I listen to good, happy songs. If I'm sad, I
Yeah.
listen to happy sad songs. So I think it's one of the things that in the morning when I'm just coming to the office alone, I just put music. That's why any car you see me drive,
Yeah.
the rest assured that it has good speakers. Because if the speakers, no matter how fast, no matter how beautiful it might look, if the speakers do not sound amazing,
Yeah.
I'm not interested. So when I listen to good music, I feel that it sets or it sets a pace for my
For
mood.
your mood.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Now, looking at the kind of business that you do, how do you overcome fears, doubts, and resistance, especially when the stakes are high?
Personally, I would say I'm a positive-minded person, so I always just believe that it will work out. I always overcome fear and resistance with positive thinking that it will work out. So I'm never really scared of any business. I'm not scared of. I just go in with the assumption that it will all work out.
Even when the deal is in billions.
It will all work out. I just have that confidence in God and in my ability to convert.
But have you ever, is there any mistake you said in your journey that you have made that you said, hi, I wish I didn't do this in this way?
You know, I actually never had a mentor. I don't have a mentor. So I made a lot of mistakes because I had to learn from my mistakes. There was nobody telling me don't do this the right way, and all that. So I made a lot of mistakes, but mistakes I would say are a very vital part of the journey because when you go into something, you learn from it, you come out and you avoid it a second time.
Hmm.
Yeah, so my journey is not a perfect one. It's one full of mistakes, and I learned and I adapted from those
Wow.
mistakes.
Now, I want to find out from you. Growing, because in one of your, I think recently you had an interview with the channel
Yes.
television, and then you said something about your parents being civil servants. Now, being brought up by civil servant parents,
Yeah.
of course, there are some cars you want to say this car is not for civil servant. And for me, I so much believe in what you are saying because
Yes.
if civil servants in our society
Yeah.
are really realistic and they are honest,
Yes.
they will truly will know that you can't afford such a car.
Yeah.
Now, what are the beliefs that you had to unlearn growing from a low level income
yeah.
agent and then now you are in a
Yeah.
business that is doing deals in billions?
Let me tell you something. There's the general belief in life that if you're not a civil servant, you're not doing all right in life. There are some certain houses you go to in the north that if you tell them, oh, you're into business, they look at you some certain kind of way because they feel job security is number one. You should have a job.
Yeah,
And how
yeah.
much are you being paid in that job? How much are you? So, but I always had this mentality that you can do more, you can do better. Despite the uncertainties, you can do better. In life, if there are no risks, there's no life. So, growing up, the fact that our parents were contented or are contented because a lot of people from the north and even Nigeria at large are contented people. They don't want too much. If they just have their daily chow, they have money to pay school fees, a roof over their head. Yeah, okay, they don't really want more than that. But me, I want more than that. Do you understand? I want to be able to fly private jets. I want to be able to live a very comfortable life. I want to be able to do more.
Wow.
You understand? So I had to quash that mentality of going the civil service route because that route, except if you are into one or two illegal moralities, I don't think you can afford that. And even if you have that money, you can't spend it because there are too many eyes on you. But as a businessman, you do as you please without the fear of anybody because you know that your money is made the right way.
Fantastic. Now, I have seen a lot of people around you.
Yeah.
For the first time I came around, one of the things that really got me thinking was the number of people that hang around.
Yeah.
I want to ask if these people were to inherit anything from you, not your cars, not your business, if there's a mindset you would want to, give to them, what will that mindset be?
First of all, I'm not a greedy person. I'm of the mindset that everybody is allowed to win. The sky is big enough for everybody. So I've instilled you can want to make money, but it should not always be about money. It should not always be money. Relationships are very important. The relationship you keep with people are very important. So I'm not a greedy person. I'm not desperate, and I've learned to show them too that it's not always about that. The second thing I would say is that you should treat everybody equally. If you come to buy a car of 500 million, I will treat you the same way as somebody who came to buy a car of 1 million, 2 million. I don't judge, I don't discriminate.
Wow.
Yes, and I think another thing is that you should be true to yourself. It will take you very far. So I think those are some things that people around me have learned. Yes, because everybody here comes from different families, different backgrounds, different everything, but we come together and we're united. Not because of anything, but because of me and because of the values that we learn from each other. So yes.
So now I would want to, because I've seen so many things that you do, and then the offers you have for civil servants. And I think for me, that really portrays the fact that when you say civil servants cannot go and hustle, this car, civil servants cannot afford it. And yet you have created other means to be able to assist civil servants. Can you talk about it?
When you highlight a problem, you should be able to highlight a solution. You understand? There's no point of me coming to say you cannot lift this phone without me telling you how to lift the phone. It's of no use. So when I say, oh, you cannot do this, and you feel pained or you feel touched by the truth, because sometimes the truth is bitter. But then I still come back to you and say, even as you know, if you do this, there's an easy landing for you. You cannot say I do not like you. You cannot say I am trying to discriminate or I am trying to belittle your profession or I am gaslighting your years of hard work. You cannot say that because I only just highlighted something and I said, oh, but there's this way out for you. So in reality, I am the one who even loved them the most.
So can you talk about that package that you have?
Oh yeah, it's a 40% initial deposit. Meaning if a car is 10 million naira, you drop 4 million. When you drop 4 million, you spread the balance within a maximum 10 or 4 years. You can do less than that. In fact, you can start today and end tomorrow. You can liquidate any day, anytime. If the car is below 17 million, it comes with warranty on the engine, on the gear. It comes with insurance. It comes with registration and maintenance. This is something that is unheard of, that it is unseen, and is something that I feel is impactful to the people because we are beyond a car dealership. We are out to see how we can impact and touch as many people as we can and to make as many car owners as we can.
But how did you come up with this idea?
Brainstorming, brilliant thinking. It is always about doing things differently for me. Even the way I advertise my cars, it's different. Even the way I interact with people is different. I've always believed I am different in so many ways, and I can, like I said,
Yes.
achieve a lot. So it has always been thinking outside the box,
Wow.
going an extra mile to achieve greatness. That is what all of this is about.
Now, for those who will be watching this episode and who truly are following you on social media and they are
Yeah,
looking up to you,
yeah,
what will be your words of? Because one thing I have seen with you is
yeah.
the first time I came and I saw you, despite your busy schedule all through that day, I could count the number of videos you had to shoot that day.
Yes.
So it means there is this mindset of persistent consistency that has flooded the things that you do,
Yes.
and which is a result, which has actually produced the result that you are
Yes.
getting. So can you talk to the young ones who are looking up to you?
You know, let me tell you something. Consistency is everything. You know, before all of this, there was a street where I made videos in Jabi. I used to go there every single day. It was just like a road boy had a beautiful background.
Wow.
I would go there every day. I will control people from every part of Abuja. Some people are in Maraba. They'll bring their cars. I will take pictures. I will make videos every single day. Somebody can come 4 p.m. He will go. I will go home. Another person by 6 p.m. I'll have to come out again, shoot his video, go back. You know, it was very hectic, but I stuck true to it, and it yielded results, and here we are. So consistency, determination, confidence. I think a lot of people do not know how confidence really severely impacts everything they do. Confidence is the greatest weapon you can have. When I speak to you and I speak to you in confidence, you trust me more, you are more convinced with what I am saying, and you are more at ease with me because I speak to you as though I know what I am saying to you. When I come to you and I'm stammering and I'm saying, "Oh, let me do this," you lose confidence in me. You do not feel at ease. You do not trust because you feel even I do not know what I'm doing. So confidence is very important in everything you do. So to anybody and everybody watching this, stand tall, keep your head up high, be consistent, be confident, and you will get there.
Lastly, I want to ask, what is the most important capital that anybody will need who wants to go into car dealership?
The most important capital anybody will need to me is actually networking. It's not cash. That's, you know, a lot of people have this mentality that you need money, you need money, you need money. And when I started in 2019, like I said, I did not have money. How it happened was I sold this guy, you make 50, sold this one, you make 100, like that, like that. Then one deal came through, I made more than that, and also it was my first start. So if I did not start and I wasn't consistent enough to wait for that deal or to make that deal, I wouldn't have. So if you say you're going to wait for capital, you will get that capital and you will blow it off. Do you understand? The values you learn, the experience you learn is just as vital as the capital you need.
Really, I want to thank you for this opportunity.
The pleasure is mine.
And I look forward to having subsequent episodes.
Thank you so very much.
Having this time to speak with you, and for those who are going to be watching this, I think it's more than a business.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so
So
much.
to everybody watching this, you should like, you should subscribe, you should follow to get more insightful and more educational contents like this.
Thank you so
The
much.
pleasure is mine. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.